Yeah.
But that's how we learn. We learn by having.
When my dad said, here's the deal, I'm gonna give you a few shares of company stock, and I'll give you all the rest. No more markets.
We have to get you a nameplate, Mr. Armbruster.
Good evening. It is welcome to Lorain County Board of Commissioners. It's Tuesday, Halloween, October 31st, 2023. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. President, this has to be the only room in Lorain County that doesn't have anybody in costume today.
Were we supposed to?
Yeah.
No, please.
Let's call roll.
Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell,
I should
Mr.
say
Hahn.
here.
here.
Resolutions, one, investments,
I move to approve.
Second?
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell.
Yes,
Number two, appropriations,
These are today's appropriations. Move to approve.
Second?
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell.
aye,
If you want to leave that up there, when we do our budget hearing, you're going to have our clerk of courts come in and talk about item number 4. I think Casey's not here right now, told me it's one of the most that has come back to us from the clerk of courts. So, you know how I feel about that. But I thought I'd give a little shout out to Mr. Orlando. So, okay, that was it. Thanks.
Number three, transfers,
These are transfers. Move to approve.
Second?
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell.
aye,
Number four, advances, repayments,
Move to approve.
second,
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell,
aye,
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Number five, requisitions,
This is page 1 of the requisitions. Any discussions in regards to page 1? Okay, page 2, please. This is page 2 of the requisitions. Any discussion? If not, I move to approve pages 1 and 2 of the requisitions.
second,
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Riddell,
aye,
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Number six, travel,
Move to approve.
Second?
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell. Commissioner Riddell.
aye,
Number seven, bills,
We have 5 pages today. Page 1 of 5. Page 2. Page 2 of 5. Any concerns? Page 3. And page 4. And page 5. Move to approve pages 1 through 5
Second?
of the bills.
discussion. Commissioner Moore,
Aye.
Commissioner Hung,
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell.
aye,
Number eight, commissioners may recess an executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official.
Move to approve the personnel summary sheet.
Second?
Discussion.
Um,
You want me to put it up?
Yeah. Oh, JR left. Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, there was some people that were unable to report, so I wasn't having them talk about,
Karen.
you want to talk about the new program we're working on?
Absolutely, Commissioner. So back in August, we approved hiring 5 incarcerated adults to work as maintenance repair workers. And it took us quite some time to get to the point where we were actually ready to bus them here for their first day of work. So by the time that we were ready to have them start their work day, they had either been released or transferred to another facility. So we have set up interviews for 8 more people for Thursday. So hopefully we'll have some additional new hires for our maintenance department on Friday's personnel summary sheet.
Okay, thank you.
Anything further? Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell?
All right.
B, public comment on agenda items.
Don't have any.
No. Is there any old business?
Nope.
Board business. 9, approve and waive the reading in the County Commissioners meeting minutes of October 20th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Number 10, approve and enter in consulting services agreement with Tina Carnesi Morris to perform grant writing, grant research, and grant compliance services. This is effective November 1st of 2023 through December 31st of 2024, and will be paid at $2,500 per month for the first 3 months and $3,500 per month thereafter, and will be paid on a contract services account.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Excuse me. And number 11, approve a grant agreement with Ohio Department of Aging for Healthy Aging Grants in the amount of $927,000 to address the factors that influence positive health outcomes and foster improved quality of life for aging seniors in Lorain County.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung?
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Under Community Development, number 12, approve the Enterprise Zone Agreement tax abatement between the City of Avon and Advanced Polymer Coatings, Inc. This is to construct a new 20,000 square foot facility to consolidate operations and permit expansion of its product lines. This will result in keeping the employed 40 current employees while expanding to additional 10 new full-time jobs.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yeah, I'd like to have Rob Duncan come up and give us a little explanation.
Oh, you brought reinforcements.
Could be.
Mitchell.
Commissioners, thank you for this opportunity. We always like to see expansion taking place within the county. We're excited today to be able to introduce one of our partners that we work with in community development, Pam Fector, who works in the planning and economic development for the city of Avon. And she's going to introduce our guest, Mr. Mocknauer, with Advanced Polymer Coatings.
Good evening. Thank you very much on behalf of the City of Avon and Mayor Jensen for allowing us to come in and present this company, Advanced Polymer Coatings. We're requesting approval of a tax abatement under the enterprise zone, 3 years at 75% and 7 years at 50%. Been working with the company since 2020, and there was some threat of them moving out of the state or even out of the city. They've been in the city since 1969, and they have been a great company. We would hate to see them leave. So they're committing to 10 jobs in the next 3 years while keeping the 40 they have and then adding this expansion. And then I'll turn it over to Mr. Mocknauer so he can discuss more about the company.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'd
Aye.
like to thank the commissioners for the consideration on the proposal that we've worked on with Avon. Appreciate that very much. Advanced Polymer Coatings is a manufacturer that produces protective coatings for the chemical transportation and processing industry. We've got a long history in Avon and appreciate everything that they have worked with us to accomplish through the years and are excited about continued investment and growth of the business within the community. So,
Well, thanks for staying.
yeah, thank you.
Howard.
We're working on it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your consideration.
Oh, thank you for coming up on a Halloween evening.
Of course.
Thanks, Rob.
Is there anything further? Commissioner Moore?
Aye.
Commissioner Riddell?
Aye.
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Under Job and Families, 13, amend Resolution 22-681 adopted September 21st of 2022, authorizing Horizon Education Center to provide mentoring and tutoring services for low-income Lorain County children in the amount not to exceed $250,000 using TANF funds. Said amendment is to increase the contract by $9,000 for a total contract amount not to exceed $259,000 and will be paid from the TANF account.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
We have a discussion? Yep.
Yes, and Mr. President, I don't want this to be a reflection on big brothers and sisters. I used to do that in my youth, and, there's quite a bit of money here. And I would like to see some kind of a presentation about how we take these tax dollars and how we administer those out of Jobs and Family Services to a third-party nonprofit, so that we make sure that we're being good stewards of the public money.
You're talking about issue number 14,
Well, 14 is
Big Brothers.
that's the larger one, but both of them run about the same. The other one is only for increase the contract of 40,000, to 325, and the second one is, there's actually two, isn't there? Yeah, 13 and 14. They're two different organizations, but I was unfamiliar with, I didn't get anything on this ahead of time, and I'm unfamiliar with how we
Okay.
manage those monies.
Can we hold it till Friday? I'm looking at Karen. She wanted to speak.
Yeah, well, I can give you some information, but if
Okay.
you would like to hold it till Friday.
Well, no, go
We can
ahead.
have Barb Tamas come and,
We'll take both.
right, okay, well, what I can tell you is there are there's a substantial amount of funds available. And generally, Barb and her staff at JFS, they go out and they get bids. And then generally, just about everybody that applies or participates in the bidding process is given a section of that money. So it's not like all the funds go to one bidder. It's spread out to all folks that submit a bid so that we can provide services throughout the entire county in different areas. She tries to cover, the north, the south, all sections of the county with as much money as she can give out to them.
I think there were four this year, I think, that had 4 qualifying bidders.
Right.
That they got, and they each serve a different segment of that
Of
population.
the community,
Yeah.
right, exactly. And I'd be more than happy to have Barb come in on Friday and maybe give you a better explanation.
I would appreciate that, because there's two components to that. One is the procurement, how we decide. You've answered that. But the other one is how do we audit it to see what our return is and what our success is, so that we know the next time we're going to award, do we want to alter those awards? Is there some kind of some
A
kind of
criteria.
process that says those that do the best get the best?
Okay, I'll get a hold of Ms. Tamas in the morning.
Thank you.
You bet.
Okay, so do you want to table this, since we have a motion on the floor?
So,
Wanna
Mr.
just
President?
withdraw it and wait till Friday.
Mr. President, it looks like we already passed this for 250,000, so I'm
I thought we
I'm
did.
gonna kind of go back to you, Karen. It appears to me by looking at it is that Barb
Just an
has
increase, right?
looked at her numbers and realized there was another $9,000 available, and that it could be increased by $9,000. So do we really want to hold this up until Friday, Mr. President?
It's a pleasure of the board.
What do you guys want to do?
You would? You wouldn't? 2 days isn't going to matter, so, okay. Well, could she come in and talk about there was other, like you said, there was
I'm
4.
texting.
Oh, you're
right
texting right now? If she could come in and do a presentation on that, because I believe, didn't we have issues with this last year, remember, in the bidding process?
We did, and we
We had a
got the
late
same
bidder.
issues with the same people this year.
We
so-
did?
Right,
Yes.
right.
Okay, so everything
Yeah.
was done, we didn't have to worry about,
Yes.
because there was a lot of issues last year on this, so.
Right, right. And
Okay.
there's a strict policy that she follows.
I know.
And if you don't get your bid in on time, then, she doesn't open those bids. So-
Right, no, I see, I just, bless you.
God bless you.
Bless you. And she has her audits that she has to comply with.
Right, so it'd be nice to have her come in.
Yeah, these are
Is she
TANF
cool?
dollars. I just texted her to make sure she could be here Friday, and I
That'll
can't
work.
imagine it would make a difference. These are TANF dollars, so she has federal audit
Right.
requirements to deal with too.
I know.
but It certainly won't hurt to have her come in here and talk about it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
All righty.
I think she's got 4 other ones on the agenda for Friday too.
Oh,
so-
she does?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then there we go.
I thought
There we go.
I thought there were 4, maybe there were 6.
Oh, there's more coming on
Yeah.
Friday,
No,
so,
there's more coming.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So what's the
So you want me just to hold it?
roll call?
No, we just hold it, how's that? Or do you want a roll
There's
call and turn
motion
it?
and a second on the floor to approve it, so do you want to withdraw? Do you want,
Yeah, I'll withdraw the motion.
Commissioner Hung, would you like to withdraw your second?
Yes.
So I will place number 13 and 14 on Friday's agenda. Is that okay with the board?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Number 15.
Number 15,
Sorry.
stormwater. Award a consulting service agreement to Wade Trim, Inc., Michigan, in the amount of $17,183 for Russell Avenue Storm Sewer Replacement in Sheffield Township as part of the ARPA Stormwater Projects, and this will be paid out of the professional services account.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
I didn't know if you want to say anything, or you're good? I guess it don't bother you. The engineer, I didn't know if,
No, this is through the stormwater
Right.
district.
okay, so you're, I know,
They don't talk to the engineer.
It's the other engineer.
okay.
Commissioner Moore.
Aye,
Mr. Hung.
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Children's Services, 16, rescind various personnel from utilization of the agency's MasterCard for the year 2023.
so moved.
Second.
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye,
Commissioner Hung.
Yes.
Commissioner Riddell.
Aye.
Public comment.
yep. Debbie Kuhn?
Thank you for allowing me to speak. It's been a long time since I come up here and talked about anything that's going to be on the ballot. So I'm talking about issue 20 today. When this started, I knew you guys were going to present it. I didn't know when you were going to present it. The way you guys snuck it in, it was kind of tricky. But I'm here to tell you guys, we're out there on the ground. We're going campaigning. We're hitting the ground. We're all over the place. I don't know who's been stealing our signs, but keep on stealing because it's not going to stop us. What I want to tell you today, though, is taxpayers here in Elyria, Lorain County, they're tired of the politics up here with the board, mainly 2 commissioners. And I just want to tell you, I am off clock. I don't work today, as that was an issue about someone saying something. I wasn't on clock at the last meeting either, for your information. Anyways, we've been politicking just like you guys, and I'm not no stranger to politics. But I'm going to tell you guys, your issue 20 is going down, and it's going to send a message for 2024 for you, Mr. Moore, in 2024. Thank you very much.
Thanks for keeping it at 44 seconds. Aiden, your turn. Here you go.
Excuse me.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Good evening. In light of the recent RICO case filed in federal court and the ongoing investigation by the Lorain County Sheriff's Department, I just want to say that I honestly don't think that Jeff Riddell's intention was to skim money from the county coffers. It's my belief that Jeff so strongly believes in an alternative form of county government that he allowed himself to be tricked into becoming a co-conspirator by proxy and a co-defendant of Dave DeMora and Jeff Armbruster. This can't be the legacy that you wanted to create when you first launched your campaign for county commissioner. It's not too late, Jeff. There is still time to redeem yourself and preserve your family name and reputation. What you should do after this meeting is have your wife drive you out to Cleveland, sit down with the FBI, give a 302, and start to cooperate. For all you know, any one of them could already be active informants. Do you really believe that Armbruster, Tom Williams, or any of the rest of them are going to risk garnishment of their personal assets if the court determines they acted outside of their official scope of duty and in their own individual capacity? Or even worse, what if you are subject to a criminal RICO indictment? Can you imagine what's going to happen if the FBI shows up in helicopters and armored vehicles at Norm Hill or Bobby Ina's house with a federal RICO indictment? Amazon will be instantly sold out of Mr. Microphones. Don't risk your financial well-being or freedom for a bunch of 2-bit has-been grifters that could already be cooperators. Thank you.
Thanks. Michael DiCarlo. Good morning, Mike. Afternoon, I should say.
Good evening.
Sorry.
Good evening, Mr. President, Commissioners. Michael DiCarlo, 320 Alberta Vermilion. Good to see you all again. Got dose 6 of chemo on Saturday. Missed you this morning because I was sick, Mr. Greenspan, so I couldn't attend. It was one of those it's like a hangover from chemo last Friday, you know, so I missed you. But it was an excellent presentation yesterday with the think tank thing. I actually got to think about some things at home last night, taking it from a different angle. Folks there had listed a tremendous amount of stuff, but each of those things there's like maybe 3 or 4 out of the 22 that are actually county stuff. I mean, okay, the rest of them are gonna need you some, it's gonna be some are city, some are state, some are feds. Okay, so we're gonna need some collaboration with the different levels of government in the future. It's a really good presentation. I appreciate the commissioners putting it on. I actually learned something from it. As far as some things that are going on inside your jurisdiction that you may not be aware of. I've mentioned before the license plate readers that we've had installed amongst our various municipalities here. Now, my driver's license that I just changed from Arizona a couple years back, it has a gold state and a star on it. The star is not golden, but every time I pass by a license plate reader, I'm showing my papers. If that makes any sense at all. Now, the cities and the politicians, the results of the politicians is this is deleted every month, which it might be true. That may be the policy of the different police forces. However, when that information is shared with the Fusion Center in Parma, that's never deleted. So we're collecting information on everyone, tracking their daily lives, and that just seems really, really un-American to a 20-year military member, and I thought I'd bring that to your attention. I appreciate your time. Have a great evening. Happy Halloween to all the ghouls and goblins out there, and hope everybody gets a little bit of candy. Take care.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Mike.
County Administrator report. Any updates?
Great, thank you. County Commissioners, I want to, as Mike referenced earlier, we had the think tank sessions. This is part of the strategic plan. Let me reference that. So I'm going to talk about the strategic plan and its process. So we had 2 days, yesterday and today. Our consultant, Future IQ, came in and conducted a think tank session. Very happy with the turnout. We had 112 registrants yesterday and 92 registered today, and we had about that number of folks show up. What was encouraging is a lot of the folks that were here yesterday were here again today. This is part of the ongoing process that I talked about at the various meetings. The survey 1 is still active, so we've kept that open a little longer. We want to encourage residents of the county to participate in that. And December 4th through the 6th will be focus groups, and those will be held throughout the county. There'll be 9 sessions scheduled, 4 on Monday, 4 on Tuesday, and 1 on Wednesday. The expectation is we'll travel those around to the various libraries, so as many residents of the county can participate in those focus groups. But I'll stop my remarks here and just let you know that on Friday I'll have a brief presentation kind of summarizing the think tank process, so you can see those. I know Commissioner Moore and Commissioner Hung were not able to make it. So to give you an update on what was presented, and there's some very good dialogue and discussion. We made the message very clear that this is the county residents' strategic plan, and that what the commissioners and what the process is intended to do is set forward a plan that the residents and the community at large, what they want to see the county to look like in the next 5 years, but actually the discussion went out beyond that. So I'll bring a further update on Friday, but I just want to give you a brief update. Very good turnout. I thought the program was very well attended, and I believe it was very well focused. So just want to give you that perspective.
Good evening, Commissioners. I have one item I did want to bring to everyone's attention. We applied for a grant through the Ohio Communities Grant Projects. It's $250,000 that we can use to do some energy conservation improvements here at our county administration building. So the application was due today, and we've submitted that, and the goal is to be able to take the $250,000 grant, if we get it, along with some additional funds that Casey has set aside for energy conservation projects, and improve our building management system, our controls, thermostats, the VAV boxes, LED lighting, and actually some lighting controls so that we're not basically burning parking deck lights 24/7 around here. We'll be able to turn those lights off when we are not using them during the daytime, and maybe get a monitor in there so that at night, the lights can be dimmed down, and then as we're walking through the deck, the lights will be brought back up, so that there's safety in the parking garage as well. So hopefully we'll hear something before the end of the year on that grant request. Mr. Armbruster.
And finally, today we received the proposed scope of work from Raftellus with regards to the 6119. And the cost, we'll be presenting that this coming Friday on requisitions. But the scope of the project would be to update the previous 2012 financial analysis that we have in place now that was done by the city of Lorain and the group that was doing that study. Arcadis. They're going to provide the information to support all necessary to file a petition with Lorain County Common Pleas Court with Lou McMahon's help, who we've hired earlier to do legal work for the 6119, and provide the implementation plan and recommendations to support the transition to the new 6119, giving consideration to all the FPAs that actually will be in it. The FPAs, the facility planning areas, will still stay with their respective communities. The transmission lines will actually become part of the 6119 as we build them. And if French Creek becomes part of this, that transmission line already exists through Sheffield Village and North Ridgeville and Avon. The other would be the transmission line of the force main coming from Vermilion across to the force main at Lorco. So it's a big project. We look forward to getting them started and look forward to that being on the agenda for this coming Friday. That completes our report this evening.
Okay, thank you. I was in Vermilion talking to some of the stakeholders today and had some very good meetings. So they're anticipating the excitement that you have on 6119 also. So everybody's all waiting. So looking forward to it. What's Friday going to be? Are we going to be voting on initiating that concept?
On the cost, get them started.
To get it
the
started.
Proposal, and it's already been approved by, to form on with regards to the prosecutor's office.
Okay.
So that part of it's all done. It's a matter now approving moving forward on the project. I also wanted you to know that there's continued conversations between us and the city of Lorain, and plan on going over there next week to speak with the mayor again and let him know where we are, with the hopes that possibly they would like to come in the process. I know it's kind of a wait and see that they're doing now, but certainly we're going to build it with an open atmosphere that all communities will have that opportunity to join in at a later time. They don't have to come now. It will be built in a way, an open architecture, so them, if they need it, we can provide it through the 6119.
Now, your office, Dan, you guys worked on that for about a year, was it? I mean,
It's been a while. Well, 6119, I don't think that long.
Oh, not that-
It has been
not as long?
but it's been a while. We've been working on this for a little bit, but
okay.
I think it's a complex statute. We're moving forward on it. That's
Okay.
why we have DeGaulis doing it. So.
Yep, I appreciate the work. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, I have nothing. Board correspondence.
Wow. Move to waive the reading of the board correspondence.
Second?
Discussion. Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
Commissioner Rydell.
Aye.
Commissioner Hahn.
Yes.
Is there new business?
Nope, I don't have any. Happy Halloween. We are adjourned. Yeah, I know, that's pretty good. Yeah. Well, it's 5:30. It starts at 6, so you want to get, yeah, Halloween.
6 or 7:30 or something?
Yeah.
Commissioner Moore, would you like the rest of this?
No, I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't want to,
Commissioner Rydell.
I don't want to be on the road.
Would you like this today?
I don't want to be on the road with kids walking and,
That's fine. I don't think he'll be here. Are you coming in tomorrow?
I hope to.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I will. I'll sign it tomorrow. I'll be in tomorrow. Thanks, Victor.
Barb hasn't got back.